Hello, classy people. How y'all be? It's Thursday evening. I'm here in the studio doing what I do. I'm a little confused about the Bowling Green. That's the grade 2 up at Saratoga on Saturday. Going a mile and 3/8, a field of 8. Very, very tough race. Very, very tough race. But before we dial in, as always, if you're watching this video and it's your first time looking at our channel, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, support us, ring the bell. You can get notified each and every time that we do major races throughout the nation for zero money down. It's totally free. We have a bunch of fun. And here's the real big thing. Guess what? We have some real classy people on here, and they're very, very smart, very, very good handicappers, and full of knowledge. And you want to join us, so ring the bell, subscribe, as always. And by all means, for all the members out there, thanks for being a member to our channel. And if you haven't joined our membership, please do. Hit the join button. Come on, have a bunch of fun with us. We're going to dial right into the Bowling Green. And very, very tough race. But before we do that, I want to give a special shout out to my girl out there, Miss Valerie. Hey, Miss Val, thanks a whole bunch. She also is a owner in Illusion, who runs tomorrow. Tomorrow or Saturday, one of them days. But anyway, she is a owner in the race, in that myracehorse.com. And I wanted to give her a shout out. We've been communicating back and forth. Real classy lady, you know. Miss Lady is an awesome, awesome lady. Very, very smart young lady. So how you doing, Miss Val? But anyway, the Bowling Green, like I said, it's a mile and 3/8 on the lawn. And the weather's supposed to be iffy. You know, it's a little rainy right now on Thursday. So hopefully the weather holds up for Saturday. And this is a really good race, you know. It's tough. You know, a bunch of older horses. And, you know, I'm going to go ahead and make the confession. I don't do real well with older horses, right? I like to bet young horses because, you know, they're improving. You can see what they're doing. And you really have to understand condition handicapping to bet, you know, 6, 7, and 8-year-olds, particularly, you know, when they're going a distance, because horses obviously are circling into form, and you're usually looking at their last group of races. If, you know, they have 30, 40 races, you know, and you don't usually get a chance to see these kind of races. But these are really, really good horses, and you could just about make a case for all 8 of them. But when I read the race, I was making a case against a lot of them because I didn't know what to do with them, to be quite honest with you. So let's dive right in and take a peek at what we think is going on at Field of 8. It is carded as the 10th race on Saturday, and the number 1 horse, Channel Cat. Well, everybody knows Channel Cat. 6 years old, 27 starts, got 6 wins, 3 seconds, and 5 thirds for a cool 1.3 million shackles. And again, very, very nice horse, you know. His last group of races, speed figures are, as they always are, they're okay. Look a little cut below. But here's the thing with Channel Cat. John Velasquez is up, and he's the 1 horse, and he is the speed of the race. Now, you know how good Johnny V is on the front end. The horse is 5-1. And if they're not careful, he'll rock these people to sleep. You know, he'll put them to sleep on the front end. You know, he's got beautiful, beautiful hands, and he knows how to rate horses. Obviously, we've been watching this for years and years, and particularly the last few years. It looks like the older John V gets, the better that he gets, you know. But Channel Cat is the clear speed here. If he, you know, nobody goes up and challenges this horse in a mile and 3/8, he's going to try to rock him to sleep. You know, he's going to try to back him down, right? And that's the game, right? You know, that's the whole game. So Channel Cat is the front speed here. Speed figures are good. They're okay. The horse is coming off a 56-day layoff. That's good. Had a workout on July 21st across the turf at Saratoga. 4 furlongs and 48, 3 of 5, and then on July 18th across the dirt. They worked this horse across the slop on July 18th. And then he has another one on July 10th at Saratoga. So, you know, again, we expect in a grade 2 that these horses are fit and they're sound. So Channel Cat, you know what his game is to rock him to sleep on the front end and then go to work at the top of the lane and sprint for home. So he's going to be, you know, do what he's always do. Cross Border. Well, Cross Border is a 7-year-old, got 34 starts, 9 wins, 8 seconds, and 4 thirds. This horse is trained by Money Making Mike Making Money Maker, right? And you can't never discount Mike Maker, but I don't like Cross Border here at all. The speed figures are a little light. Um, you know, he runs allowance races and stuff like that. I mean, my speed figures tell me more than I need. He has been beaten soundly by Moon over Miami. He has been beaten by Channel Maker, the number 5, the Billy Mott runner. So Cross Border we're going to throw out. I don't like Cross Border, the number 2. He is 9-2 on the line. Got my guy Luis Saez up, but I don't think so. I don't particularly like the number 2 here. The number 3 horse, well, Breakpoint. A sighting of Chad Brown. You know Chad's got a few in here. Downtown Brown, you know, the turf master. Well, this 4-year-old, a youngster in this race, got 6 starts and 5 wins. 6 starts, 5 wins. Breakpoint. Horse is 10-1 on the morning line. I mean, how can you knock him, right? 6 starts, 5 wins. And of course, all of those wins have been over in, I believe, Chile, somewhere, let me see, yeah, over at CHI. And his only start here on the 27th of June, he ran 4th behind the number 2 horse, who I hate, Cross Borders. So I'm going to throw the number 3 horse, even with his record in another country. He's only got $200,000 here, and I don't even know if they equate to shackles over there in Chile. So we're throwing the 2 and 3 off. I don't particularly like Cross Borders and Breakpoint. The number 4 horse, well, here's Rock Emperor. Again, another Chad Brown horse. He also has the number 3, Breakpoint. Well, this horse is a 5-year-old Rock Emperor. You guys and gals probably know him. 17 starts, 3 wins, 4 seconds, and 6 thirds. And is coming off of an allowance race, and he handled them very, actually I think I had an exact, pick 3 with this horse. And the numbers are a little light in terms of his previous races, but his last race is very, very good. And you've heard me say it before, it's only an allowance rate of 1.25 miles, but if his numbers are competitive with the other top horses in the race, I don't care if it's an allowance race or a grade 1 race, the horse can run with these horses. So even though his last number is on you know, it's an allowance race, it is at 1.25 miles. The horse is 6-1. He's an Irish bred, and that last number is just awesome. It really is. So, you know, we're going to kind of, and he's 6-1. I like that. So we're going to probably kind of use him as our 2nd or 3rd choice in here. I'm probably going to shop around for value in this race. And the number 5 horse, well, here's your favorite Channel Maker, unlike the 1 horse Channel Cat. It seems like these 2 horses always end up in the same race, Channel Maker and Channel Cat, right? And Channel Cat, the number 5 horse, is trained by my guy, the classy Billy Mott. By the way, Mr. Mott has 3 in this race. He's pulling a Chad Brown on us. He's trying to circle the wagons. Well, you know, Channel Maker's got numbers back there that would just annihilate these horses. But the problem with Channel Maker, he is a 7-year-old by English Channel, and I think his better days may be behind him. You know, he started his 7-year-old campaign overseas in the King Abadou. He's only got 2 starts this year, and both of them, the first one was a $1 million race overseas, and he ran 2nd to True Self. And then they gave him about a month off at the UAE Mandan racetrack, a grade 1 for $5 million. And Joel Rosario went over to ride this horse. And Mischief is the horse, and we know how good that horse over is in Europe, Mischief. And Channel Maker ran 8th in that race. Now, There's this thing going around that when they come back from overseas, they don't run that well. Well, this horse hasn't raced for 126 days. So you can throw that right out the window. Can Billy Mott get these ready to run? He sure can. Do I want to take Channel Maker in this spot at 5-2 off of a 126-day layoff? No. 7-year-old. You know, this horse did earn $3.2 million. So, again, Channel Maker is what he is. You know, he's an awfully good horse. I don't like his last 2 races. But like I said, it has been 126 days. And you always hear me about rest. And you know I'm a big Billy Mott fan. And if there's one thing you will find out about Billy Mott, I learned it from Billy Mott and John Forbes, that all horses need rest. Billy Mott rests his horses. He gives them a chance to recoup. He turns them out, and these horses fire, you know. So I don't expect anything else from Channel Maker other than he'll run a bang-up race. I really do. But I just don't want to take him at such a short price. But there's no way I believe you can leave him off your ticket, even at 5-2. Red Knight. Well, Red Knight is another Billy Mott's horse. He got 25 starts, 8 wins, 8 seconds, and 1/3 for 791,000 shekels. And you know what? There's a little weakness about this horse. I mean, I dug into his past performance. I watched a few of his races. His speed figures are good. He's been in a couple grade 3 races, can run the distance. And Red Knight is 12-1, and I think that is a huge mistake in here. I think that is an overlay on the number 6 horse, Red Knight. And he's going to be my extreme long shot in here. I'm going to try to hook this horse up in some exactas and tries. You know I don't do that well in the body of the races. And of course my pick 3s in this race, into this race as well, and pick 4s. But I kind of like Red Knight. You know, the horse is a 7-year-old, just like Channel Maker. Had 3 starts this year. Got 1 second down there in the Louisville grade 3 race, and in a very, very slow pace race. So the faster they go up front, the better this horse is, because he's a deep, deep closer. I kind of like Red Knight in this spot. Particularly, I like Red Knight's value at 12-1. And the number 7 horse, Moon Over Miami. Well, I don't know how many moons ride over Miami. Here's a 4-year-old, another youngster in the race. But this horse has $600,000, 13 starts and got 3 wins. And of course, Billy Mott trains this one. So Billy Mott has the 5, 6, and 7. They're all next to each other. Channel Maker, Red Knight, and Moon Over Miami. Moon Over Miami, speed figures are a touch below these. They are consistent for a 4-year-old. They're constantly improving. You really can't knock them. And they're looking to step into some graded action and continue on graded action with this horse. This horse came out as a 4-year-old and was in a grade 2 race and ran 3rd. Came back in a grade 2 race and ran 2nd. And then ran behind Channel Cat in the Man of War Stakes at May 8th at Belmont, you know. So this 4-year-old hasn't, this year has only finished 3rd. So anybody that's taking a positive view on the 7 horse Moon Over Miami, I'm not mad at you. What I am mad about is that the horse is 7-2. You know, I don't like that. I mean, not that I don't, you know, it's just too many good horses in here for me to take 5-2 on Channel Maker and 7-2 on Moon Over Miami. Of course, you got to use Channel Maker. I'm not so convinced about Moon Over Miami. I'm not convinced you got to use him, but I am convinced you need to use Channel Maker. So Moon Over Miami, I guess you'll use him underneath. He has no value to me, but the horse is a nice 4-year-old, and you're going to hear a lot from him going forward. I mean, the horse got 13 starts and won $600,000, almost $700,000. And he's trained by the classy Billy Mott. Alvarado's up, the junior is up, who's the regular stable rider. So we expect him to probably give a good showing of himself. And Sham Rocket. Sham Rocket is the 8 horse, the last of the field. 16 starts, 3 wins. This horse likes to finish 2nd and 3rd a bunch. He ran 2nd 6 times and 3rd 5 times for $300,000. This is a Todd Pletcher runner. His last race is very, very nice. It's an overnight stake races, and his previous races are allowance races. He was in the Man of War that Channel Cat came out of, and Moon Over Miami. So there's really nothing about the 8 horse that I like at all here. So what do we know? Here's what we know. I don't like the 2 horse cross border at all. Chad Brown's runner, Breakpoint. We don't like the 2 or the 3 in this spot. And we don't like the 7 or the 8 in this spot. Now, that being said, those horses are very viable and they can run. So what am I going to do in the race? Well, I'm probably going to be playing pick 3s into these races. I'm not that great with older horses. This is what we call condition handicapping. And I don't spend a lot of time on old horses. I just don't. You really have to understand condition handicapping. But the one thing I do take away from a race like this is I always look for value. These races are usually really, really fun for me. And I'm going to give Red Knight, an extreme long shot, a chance in here. So my top pick is going to be a value pick here. It's going to be an extreme long shot. I'm going to even put that in our title, extreme long shot, you know. And I'm going to do that, and we're going to give the number 6 Red Knight a chance to upset the field at a cool 12-1. How's that? Right? Because I'm not taking the favorite in this race, right? I'm not taking old horses in this race. Can they run? Can Channel Maker at 5-2 run? Can Moon Over Miami run? I guess. I mean, I'm not that convinced about him. And the one that fears me the most is Channel Cat on the rail, where Johnny could rock him to sleep, you know? So, what am I going to do? I'm going to end up taking Red Knight in the body of the race. He is 12-1. Hopefully, you know, this horse could make some wave. I kind of like this horse. I dug into his past performances. This horse has caught in some very, very slow quarters in his last 2 or 3 races, which didn't give him a chance to unleash his run. It is a Billy Mott trained runner. We do have Tyler up. And I like Red Knight a lot here. Not a lot, but I like him enough to bet him to win. I like him enough to king him in some of my pick 3s. And I love the value, so I don't have to bet a lot to make money. So, what do we know? Here's what we know, folks. In the old Bowling Green, very, very tough race. It's a very good race. It's a good betting race. The only thing I would tell you is make sure that you get your price, you know. All of these horses have a legitimate chance to win. I would say they all do, with the exception of Breakpoint, the horse from Chile. I believe he's from Chile. Let me see. Yes, he is from Chile. Right. You know, but these horses all have run speed figures that at one point or another would beat the other horses. So I believe in races like this, you demand value, unless you got one of your favorite pet horses in here or one of your stable horses that you always bet. You can make a case for each and every one, like most turf races you can. But me, the Speed King, I'm going to lean towards Red Knight, me and Tyler. And of course, it's a Billy Mott horse, so I'm never afraid of that. We hope we get a little fast pace up front where Mr. Red Knight, my extreme long shot in the race, can run him down. I like that horse, Red Knight. I also like the number 4 horse at 6-1, Rock Emperor. And then, of course, Channel Maker. So who is the Speed King? 6, Red Knight. The number 4, Rock Emperor, Mr. Downtown Brown, and the number 5, another Billy Mott horse, not sold, that he's ready to roll, Channel Maker. So we don't want him at 5-2. Red Knight is going to be my top pick, folks. As always, if you're watching this video, we do this for absolute fun. We try to make a few shackles. Any of our information that you use, of course, you do it with your opinion as well. Always back your opinion. Our disclaimer is down there under the description. Please, as always, subscribe to our channel. Ring the bell. You'll be notified. And as always, if these people go low, you go high. Stay classy, people, in all that you do. Let's see if we can get the Red Knight around the racetrack. Let's go get him, Tyler. 12-1. Sounds square to me. Billy Mott, I'm all right with that. I got my Seattle Sleuth shirt on, and I'm happy. Let's go with Red Knight. Extreme long shot for us in the Bowling Green. Stay classy.